There was a announcement today from another Aztec. We were waiting on him, Lamont Butler. He committed back to San Diego State. He wasn't going to transfer. He wasn't going to declare for the draft, or he wasn't going to stay in the draft process. Didn't go to the combine. He announced that he's coming back for a senior season. I think he has 2 more seasons technically because of the COVID year after his senior year. But he's coming back for his senior season. We were waiting on Jaedon LeDee, and I assume that, yeah, LeDee's going to come back, but we can't exhale until it happens. Well, it happened today. He posted on Instagram, let's run it back. It's great. He's coming back. So now, the Aztecs, they're almost set. They're probably going to bring in one more big guy, I would think. But Dutcher usually leaves that one of the scholarship spots open. I think most years he has. And so I would expect one more guy to come in. But now, I'm not counting the freshmen, the incoming freshmen, but now the guard spots, they look good. Lamont Butler, Darion Trammell, Micah Parrish, Reese Dixon Waters. And then you have LeDee, who will be starting, you would imagine. You have Jay Powell, who's coming in. Miles Byrd, who's now, I think, a sophomore. Elijah Saunders. DeMarshe Johnson. They've got some depth again. And that's what San Diego State is, right? Last year, they had Matt Bradley. They had Adam Seiko. They had Mensah, Arope, Johnson. Like, there is a good amount of guys that are not returning. But there's still a good core of players, especially the guards, that are returning. And that should allow the Aztecs to continue to have success next season. They're adding some, seems like, quality transfers. I'm not going to act like I know a ton about them. But Reese Dixon Waters, 6th man of the year out of the Pac-12, USC, right? Jay Powell coming in, someone that has at least himself said that he can play pretty much any position. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how he looks, obviously, when the season gets underway. And then the development from some freshmen. If they don't get the development from Saunders and Miles Byrd, maybe they'll be in a little bit of trouble. But for now, I like where the roster is at, obviously assuming that they add one more big man. And so it's great. LeDee, I mean, the guy's 6'9", listed 6'9", 240. Averaged almost 8 points last year, a little over 5 rebounds a game. He's going to be better than that this year, I would assume, because he's going to get more playing time. He didn't start every game for San Diego State last year. He was coming off the bench some. And let's remember, he had some key moments in the NCAA tournament. You look at the Elite Eight game before the Lamont shot. He hit a jumper to, I believe, make it a 1-point game. And then San Diego State got the stop, brought it back down. Lamont hits the shot. Obviously, we all know what happens there. And they lost in the championship game. But, like, LeDee was a big part. I saw some encouraging things early on from LeDee last year, and it seemed like he got better as the year went on and got more comfortable. And so I'm looking forward to seeing his development continue going into next year. And it's great that he's coming back. He's a guy that works hard, reading Mark Ziegler in the Union Tribune last year, somebody who wakes up at like 5:50 in the morning, obviously works out. He is great, it seems like, academically. So, yeah, kind of like Lamont. I love having him in the San Diego State program. So great news for Aztecs fans there.